Hi, I'm Cecily Brewer. I am currently a non-resident scholar at the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. I've had a long career before that in government. I was part of the State Department and then the White House working on strategic planning, Africa policy, and international conflict and negotiation. I left government about a year and a half ago and went to the U.S. Institute of Peace, where I dug deeper on international peace processes and international peace negotiations, and then left that job in July and went to Carnegie, where I'm working on a research project related to international negotiations. A peace practitioner can be either inside government, working on state-to-state formal peace processes and negotiations, or you can be an average citizen outside of the government working on citizen-led peace coalitions. But in either case, you are helping the parties to a conflict work through what is causing them to fight, ideally helping them find ways to end the fighting and looking for ways to settle the political or underlying issues that brought them to fighting in the first place. So citizen-led peace coalitions are informal. Usually they start informally and become more formal, but groups of citizens across societies. So often they pull from either across classes, different political parties, different religions, different ethnic groups, and they're united by a common vision for how peace can be achieved. Sometimes they do that outside of a formal process through protests or changing the way society thinks about peace. Sometimes they do it by putting pressure on political elites who are negotiating peace. And there's some good examples from Liberia in which they blocked the exits from the peace negotiation to prevent the talks from breaking down and encouraged the leaders to reach an agreement. And then sometimes they work after the peace mediation is signed on how it will be accepted across the population, how it will be implemented. And that's what really matters for peace is how it takes hold. If you're working in the international space, field experience, really anywhere that you find a foothold is a great place to start. Really, you have to, in all of the work I've done in government, in the State Department, in the White House, and then the research I'm doing now, you have to be able to put yourself in someone else's shoes to try to figure out, they're gonna tell you their position for how they feel about an issue or what they want from somebody else. And through asking questions, listening, through having done your homework and being able to do the analysis and the research that you learn here at university how to do, then you're able to push them to get behind that position that they give you and look at what's really matters to them. And that's where you're able to find common ground, is where they're able to tell you what it is exactly why that is causing them to take up arms or be in violence.